Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you a very, not I would say difficult or easy, but it's kind of like an intermediate kind of trick. It requires some practice, so without much further ado, let's begin. And also you can employ this trick for sandwich kind of tricks, because it will definitely kind of like fits best for them. So without much further ado, let's get into it. So get a card selected, so just say stop. So maybe over here. Alright, so remember this card. So the idea here is that I'm going to be putting it somewhere in the middle, and just like that, maybe push it from the front. As you can see, it's going somewhere in the middle, and just like that, I happen to control it back, just like that. Alright, so let's pick another card, maybe right here. Okay, so remember this card as well. So the idea here is that I'm going to be putting it in the middle, and as you can see from the back, that there are cards underneath the card, and there are cards on top of it. So definitely it is somewhere in the middle. So all I gotta do is push it from the front. As you can see, it's better because when it goes from the front, it's easily, you can see that it's going in the front, but all I gotta do is snap and it's back on top. So let me see if I can do this face up, and you can try to figure it out how it's happening. So just like that, you see it's already right here. Alright guys, so let's get on the other side and let me teach you how it's done. Alright guys, so welcome back to the tutorial of this nice move. So the way this is done is you get the card selected, of course, any card, suppose this card, 4 of hearts. So the idea here is that you're going to put it somewhere in the middle, and you need to put it exactly somewhere in the middle, just because of the fact that when you push this card from the front, it should look like as if it is in the middle. Like it should look like identical, like the way you're putting from the back, that it is identical in the front too. I mean, if it makes sense. Like if you're putting something from the back, which is kind of like in the middle, so it should look same when you're putting from the front. That's what I mean. So, and the idea of the trick is, let me show you what happening is, or like what you're trying to show the spectator is, that you are putting 8 of diamonds, suppose, in the middle, and then you are trying to show them as if you are mimicking in a way, like you are putting it from the front, and then in that process the card ended up on top. So that's the main idea behind it. So let's get into how it's really happening. First, you need to put it in the middle. So you can perform either the Charlier cut and then put this in the middle. This is called the Charlier cut, or one hand cut. And if you don't know how to do it, I have a link. I have a video. I will link in the description box as well as on the screen somewhere, so you can follow that. Okay. So perform the Charlier cut, or just put it like this, like roughly around the middle, like that. Maybe I guess Charlier cut look much more cooler, so that's why I do it. Whatever. So put it in the middle, and then you know what? I will put it face up, because that will create. I will put it face down, because face up kind of creates sometimes confusion. So this is what's happening from the back. So when you put this card face up, you are doing a dirty work with your pinky finger. Let me push this in a little bit. All right. So you will put the card face up, and then you will come up as if like showing spectator, hey, there are a card underneath the selected card, and there are a card on top of it. Not like this actually, but like this. Hey, there are a card underneath and there are a card on top. All right, and after doing that, when you like doing this, and then you will get back in the normal position. At this point in time, you're doing the dirty work from the pinky finger. So get a break on the bottom card. And also this is kind of like angle sensitive move, because if they are on the right side up to you, they kind of like see this angle. So I mean, this is obvious. So you kind of like move it to this side, like 45-degree angle kind of. It's not too sensitive, but still, just want to mention it. So just be careful when you're performing this, especially the pinky finger. All right, but you do it quickly, so it will sometimes not even like they can tell it, that like layman doesn't even able to see it like you did it. So or anyways, so move on. So you put the card in there, and you kind of like show them, hey, there are card on top and there are card underneath it. And then at this point in time, when you get back in the resting position for this millisecond, you get a break underneath the last card, the bottom of the pinky break. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up with the right hand and take your thumb and push everything on over the top of that break. The pinky break that you did, push everything. And then you notice the selected card, which was over here in the middle, when you push everything in, you get a thumb break on this top packet. So you retain that, and also you keep holding the bottom packet with your thumb at this moment, and you keep pushing until you reach half. Because remember, when you have this card over here, it was in half. So you, as I mentioned before, like when it go in the front, it should look like as if it's still half in and half out. So when you are here, you push down with your thumb, it's a normal practice of performing double undercut. If you know how to do it, this is a very common thing, but I still want to make you learn it. So push it down, and then push down and then drag further up, and hold both of these packets further up. And it's not like you will do this and then show them, hey, this is the thing, or kind of like wait. No. So you push them up, and immediately when you push them up, you're gonna take the bottom packet with your thumb of the left hand, and let me take this packet out, and then over here you see this middle finger which was already here. You're gonna take this and you're gonna flip everything over and put it on top of the pack, and that's it pretty much. So, and then you can spread it, like kind of like show them, hey, halfway down is always pretty good for this move. Like it's kind of like a way of saying like, hey, I'm putting it in front of you in the middle so that everything is fair. You're kind of like justifying yourself. So let me do this face up now. So put it in the middle. So far so clear. And then get a pinky break underneath the bottom card. Any card doesn't matter. Push everything over. And then at this point in time, let me show you what's happening with the left hand, because it's kind of like technical a little bit. So let me flip this over like this. So just remember this. So this card was here. All right. So you push this in, you go further up, you get the thumb break, and you are also having some connection with the bottom packet, as you can see. And then what's happening here is when you were here, like before pushing this card in, the selected card in. So when you were here, as you can see, this index finger, it's kind of like sitting there pretty much doing nothing. It's kind of like has no purpose. The third finger, middle finger, third finger, and the pinky is having a break, and these two fingers are pretty much holding the deck, nothing else. So when you push this in, as you can see, this middle finger, which were doing nothing before, like kind of like resting in the front, when you push it in, when you push the selected card in, as you can see, you kind of like drag this card automatically, drag this this index finger automatically, and you need that because you need to have a grip on this indifferent card. So you do that, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip this packet over. So you're gonna be in this position. So from here you're gonna do this. So, and there another thing with these two fingers, what they're gonna do is, just because middle finger, thumb, and index are holding this bottom packet as well as this deck, so you don't need these two fingers anymore. As you can see, I can take these two fingers out and they are still in the perfect grip because index finger is supporting this card, and that's all you need. And then what you're gonna do is when you are flipping this card over, I mean this whole deck as well as the indifferent card on top, that's what you're gonna do. So these two fingers, third and the pinky, will go underneath it, and they kind of like help in rotating this card or the whole deck as well as the card, and put it on top. And just like that, you square everything up, and don't put that in, like spread it, kind of like put an emphasis on it, because it's kind of like you are justifying, hey, legally or fairly, like, hey, you can see it's going in the middle, but it's not actually, it's an indifferent card, and the card ended up on top. So let me show you one time in the slow motion, one last time. So you put it in the middle, get a pinky break at the bottom, push everything further up, hold it with the thumb, as well as on this side hold it with the middle, third, and the pinky finger has no use anymore because there's no break anymore. So you push it in the front, flip everything over. So from here, these two fingers will go underneath, as you can see from this angle, and you put everything on top. So when you put everything on top, also pay attention that you slowly drag your fingers out of it, and this index finger of this hand is free, which can like take it, and then you square everything up with your left hand and spread it. So one last time, let me do this. So put it right here, get a pinky break underneath, push everything to the front, hold this with this, the fingers go underneath it, you put on top. I mean, you kind of like put it on the side, as you can see. Yeah, that's good enough too. And then you square everything up. All right. Let me just touch the very ending of it, because I think I didn't explain that too well. So let me show you the face up. So put it on face up, 3 of hearts, get a pinky break, push everything further up, and then flip this packet like this and put it on the side like that. And as you can see, when you put it on the side, so from here, when you put it on the side, as you can see, this index finger is supporting it. So you put it on the top, square everything up, push that in, and boom, it's on top. So I hope you guys like this. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are confused with anything. I know this is not an easy move. It requires some time, And there's also one technicality with this move, which I kind of like think is required, just because like when you are, maybe I will make another video later like further in the channel, because I think it will be too quick or too like technical for the beginner especially. So I will maybe upload another video later, not recently, but maybe sometime later in the channel. So let me know what you guys think about this video, and I guess it's getting too long already. So let me know in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe, because that's the only way I know that my videos are reaching you guys. And also hit a like button if you like the content, and also leave me any suggestion regarding videos you want to see, and I will be uploading more videos on my channel. I haven't been uploading any videos in a while, so there will be very cool content coming up. A lot of contents that I already prepared, I just need to edit them. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye bye.